Cancer, Dark Dove Tarot here. Hope you're doing fantastic. This is your April 2021 read. So again, this is April 2021 for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love read, so keep that in mind. You always want to check your other signs. Some months those may resonate with you more than others. So again, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General love read for April 2021. If you want to read pertaining to your situation, you can order a private read in the description below. So again, I hope everybody is doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. Whoops. All right, Cancer. Let's see what is going on with you guys for love for April. Any likes, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated. I've been told that a lot of people aren't getting the notifications when I come on. If you would like to get those notifications, please hit the bell icon and subscribe. Also, if you are already subscribed, if you turn it on and turn it back off, that will help. There's some sort of glitch YouTube was talking about, and that seems to be resolving the issue. So, all right, let's see what is going on for you guys for April. A few more cards, and we'll get started. I can't even believe it's April already. Soon it's going to be y'all's birthday again, right? All right, two more cards. We'll get started for Cancer. Also, this can be cross-watch, but keep in mind, like I said, this is for the sign I'm reading for. So if you could be nice in the comments, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, let's pull your Oracle card and get started here for Cancer. What is Cancer's Oracle card for April? Let's see what is going on for Cancer for April. Oh, and you have pure nature. Ooh, la la, Cancer. This is actually just talking about being as organic as possible, about what it is you want, who you want to be, basically striving to be the best person. You know, it's the saying that goes along with, everybody always wonders, how would this person be in a relationship, or I'm looking for this type of person. But often this card always reminds me of, you know, your own grace, your own blooming. What do you bring to a relationship? What, you know, do you offer? How good am I in a relationship? Somebody once told me one of the best things, that he learned when he got married. He said, you know, I found the person I married because I finally realized, would I want to be in a relationship with me? And it dawned on him he had some changes to make. So pure nature talks about youth and freshness and just, you know, maybe spicing it up a little bit, but for you. I'm not talking about spicing it up for other people or spicing it up for, you know, to make somebody else happy, but what is it you want? You know, freshen up your fierceness. What is it you want, Cancer? Where is it you see yourself going? You know, what does love look like for you? The first card you have is your current position coming into the month, and you have the Devil. So the Devil is Capricorn's card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or have Capricorn placements in your chart, but I am not gonna like sugarcoat. If you see my channel, you know that I don't. The Devil is toxic energy. Now, I'm not saying this is your energy coming in. This is somebody that you're dealing with. In fact, I'm going to hop right out there and say, Cancer, this is somebody who really, really wants your attention, and is probably somebody that you have ixnayed or said no thank you to, and they're coming back, you know, full throttle and full force. Because again, the Devil card is definitely a situation where there was some sort of toxicity here. So again, I don't feel like, and for a lot of you, you're not bothered by it. You're just kind of like, okay, well, whatever. The Devil card to me right here, Cancer, is saying, like, you've got this handled, but there is something floating here, a connection. Even if this person hasn't reached out to you, even if, you know, nobody from the past has come forward yet, somebody is watching you. And I'm not saying that like creepy, but this is somebody who maybe you had a codependency with, or maybe you guys were, you know, big, you know, 420 buddies or big drinking buddies or whatever. And it's almost like they're sitting here reminiscing, and somebody is wallowing. And cross-watchers, like I said, do not get pissy with Cancer or get mad at me in the comments, because it can be reversed. But somebody, Cancer, is out there wallowing a little bit in self-pity, and it feels as though this ended because there was a toxicity there. This person was narcissistic, lied. I'm getting some very like third-party situations. And so you for some of you, you know who I'm talking about. For some of you, you've been thinking about them lately. They've been on your mind. You had a dream about them. You thought you saw them drive by. There's somebody here, and you know who I'm talking about, that you can just feel something, like something has risen from the ashes of the past. Okay, and may or may not be contacting you, but they're paying attention. They're paying attention in interesting ways. Like maybe somebody new invited you on Facebook, and it's not one of those randos. It's like somebody who, it just, yeah. All right. The next card you have is how you're feeling coming into the month, and you have the Seven of Wands. Defense, strategies, priorities. So in essence, trying to avoid the situation altogether. Now, I'm not saying that this person is coming back and they're going to be like, oh, but I miss you so much, Cancer. I love you so much. That's not necessarily what's happening. However, if they do communicate with you, and I say if they do because for some of you, for some reason, the guides keep telling me under the radar, like, and not creepy. I don't think you're being stalked. Although some of you, you know, they're wallowing and reminiscing and, you know, upset and sad. And so they're checking out your social media, or they're, whatever the case may be. But the Seven of Wands talks about like, you're already ready for it. So if somebody's coming back, you're like, hey, I'm in a really good place right now. The thing with this person is there was a very strong connection. And there was a lot of care there. You know, when people are like, oh, my ex was a horrible person, this, that, and the other. I get that. But at the same time, at one point in your life, for a majority of us, we love that person, or there were redeeming qualities about them, or we cared about them a lot. And then things happened. And sometimes the toxicity is reflective of both parties and how we treat each other in different things. So it's not like, oh, this is a horrible human being. I mean, come on, this is somebody you loved and had a strong connection with, but it's also somebody you want to keep at a distance right now. I don't feel like a lot of you are wanting to venture towards this person. Now, I'm not saying there's not a past person you might be interested in, but this person in particular, it doesn't feel like you would be rolling out the red carpet. The next card you have is your distant past. It could be the past 5-10 years, could be throughout your childhood. And you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is slow moving, stagnation. So let's speed it up is what you're thinking, Cancer, right now. Like, hey, I would love to get into some sort of this situation where I am able to dote on somebody and they're able to dote on me. And we have amazingness together and we can nurture each other and take care of each other. And pure nature, ooh, you know, getting a little spicy. Look, she's all... But anyways, this is literally you saying, come on, universe, come on, universe, come on, universe. I'm ready. I'm ready. Because the Eight of Cups is slow motion. It's stagnation. It's not moving. And so you're feeling like, okay, I want to move on from the past. I want to find something different. I want to find something amazing. Where's it? Where's it, please? Hello, please. I would like to find it. So again, for a lot of you, you're ready for a new adventure. And they're saying adventure loud and clear. And then the next card you have is the Star card. This is your immediate past or the past few months. This is rising to the occasion, Cancer. This is really deciding and sticking with the decision of, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. And I'm not going to settle. I'm just not. A lot of you, you've been through the ringer on several different occasions. You're just not going to repeat those patterns anymore. And you're like, fuck, I cannot do that one more time. But you also realize, as I talked about here, that it's not just about somebody else. It's about you and the decisions you make and letting somebody stay in your space longer than they should, or, you know, becoming toxic with somebody. Like, I know that if I've been in a relationship and there's been a breakup or a fight, I'm not the person. I look at myself and go, who is this? This is not you. Like, you don't say stuff like that. We've all been there and done that. You're just ready to move past that. The Star card is inspiration, and you haven't lost the hope. You're gearing up for it. You're ready for that. Ooh, it's like bubbling in my stomach. It just gave me the chills. It's like bubbling in my stomach. Like, you're ready for it, Cancer. The question is, I hear a lot of you going, well, okay, great, but where is it? What's going on? When is it coming? And maybe we can do a read about, you know, when is it coming? Or I asked a long time ago, I was doing singles reads and it didn't seem like anybody was watching them. And you know, I know a lot of people had come forward and said that they'd like to see about singles. They'd like to see love life without any past, without any of that. But anyways, my point is the Star card is you're still inspired. You still have hope. you still have not lost the faith in the essence of love or finding love. The next card you have is your distant future. So over the next few months, and you have the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is forgiving yourself and forgiving other people for actions and past formalities. So this person who's coming forward, there may be a lot of anxiety here, or there may, and it could even be somebody out there. It was like a family member. Whoa, that just flashed like big time. It was like a brother or a father. I don't know why it was a male figure for somebody out there. It could be one person out there, but they showed even like a father figure, somebody coming forward from the past. And that's what this is. This is somebody who maybe disappeared, and you didn't see them, or you didn't talk to them, or you didn't hear from them, and now they're coming forward, or maybe you found out they're looking to get in touch with you, something like that. So that turns the aspect for some of you on a whole different ratio. But the reason I say that is because here you have this Judgment card, and the Judgment card talks about saying, okay, things happened in the past, stuff happened. You know, I'm ready to move on from that. I'm ready to forgive and forget. And so even if this past person coming back, you know, was a past partner, past lover, or past relationship, this is saying, you know, I may feel this way about them, like they're toxic, or, you know, for some of you, the forgiveness hasn't happened, but the Judgment card is saying, Cancer, let this rest. Let this lay, let this go, because the Judgment card is also forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for this other person, and saying, by freeing myself from these negative feelings or these assumptions that it will always end up badly, or these assumptions. Cancers are such healers, and they're people that want to help everybody, but realizing that you deserve to be with somebody who treats you like the queen or king that you are. Point blank, period. Don't settle. The next card you have is your immediate future. So throughout the next few weeks, throughout April, you have the Eight of Wands. All right, so kicking into gear, getting some movement. The Eight of Wands is quick action. It's forward momentum. It's moving in a direction that you want. So, you know, this person may be coming in so you can finally say goodbye, or this person may be coming in so you can practice that forgiveness, or releasing that grudge that you've been holding for a long, long time that has kept slow motion. But now you have this inspiration for love. You know you deserve it. Oh, I don't know, Cancer. There's just this chill that keeps like vibing through me for you guys. It's unreal. Like literally there's just this amazing vibration of, you know I deserve it, and I know I'm going to be happy, and I know I'm going to find somebody amazing in life and love and all of these aspects. It's really very like, you know, chill to the bone type situation, but in a very good way. The next card, and it's going to come in fast. And the thing is, my mother used to say this all the time, and she was very accurate in this, as I've learned as I've gotten older. Things that are meant to come in fast, or things that are meant to happen in life, come in fast. When I changed my jobs to the career I have now, it came in fast. When, you know, certain things are meant to happen, they will kick into acceleration, and sometimes you don't even have a choice. It's just going to happen. The next card you have is anything tangible that's going to happen throughout the month of April. And you have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork, some sort of situation where, you know, you guys are working together, or there's somebody who comes in who could be a companion that you guys work on things together. Now, the Three of Pentacles is also can be a third-party situation, which immediately made me want to direct back to this devil person, or this person who's coming in from the past that, again, I don't think you're going to be agreeable in wanting to get back together with them, but this may be an aspect of closure, or, you know, it may just be, they keep showing it being like somebody who maybe had a little too much to drink on a Saturday night and contacts you, and they're like, I miss you, Cancer. I love you, Cancer. But the Three of Pentacles is a third-party situation in some aspects. Now, it can also be teamwork, but this, for some reason, tells me that whoever this person is who's coming back from the past, they still have strings attached somewhere. Now, they definitely have strings attached to you, but they may have strings attached to maybe there was some infidelity, or maybe they, you know, are trying to contact you, but, you know, in essence, they're still with somebody else. So just be careful with this past energy. Now, the Three of Pentacles also feels very much like there's going to be different choices. There's going to be different options for you. So you may find yourself in a Three of Pentacles situation, and not in a bad situation, but more of a ooh, you know, this person seems really nice and this person seems like more of a friend, but there's no reason we can't go, you know, to the movies and hang out. And then this person is more of like, you know, a physicality type thing. This is, again, working as a team, but it feels as though this is like you kind of taking the lead and saying, because there's a lot of leadership qualities in the Three of Pentacles, and this is kind of like Cancer, you saying, taking the lead with somebody you really like, or taking the lead with somebody that you value and you want to. It's almost like somebody's coming after you and you're going after somebody else. Does that make sense? Or that's a potential for a situation. Or again, you're going to find somebody that you think is really cool, but you want to get to know them a little better because they're kind of like friend zone. And then you meet somebody who's kind of like, oh, and then for some of you, you're just like, I'm ready to rock it. Like, let's have a hot makeout sesh and enjoy each other's company. All right, the next card you have is anything you're going to feel throughout the month. And you have the Knight of Wands, daring, energetic. Let's do this, Cancer. Let's move forward. Let's find something amazing. Let's do it together. Me and you and the cards and the universe. No, but for real, the Knight of Wands is a charging forward energy. Very daring, very energetic. I have the passion. I can, therefore I will. You know, all of the belief, all the passion of the star starting to come to fruition and come into, and really going for it. Whatever you've been holding back from, you know, charge forward. Even if it's just getting out there, even if it's just a little wink at the person in the grocery aisle, you know, hey, your mouth might be covered up with the mask, but you can still wink, give them a little winky wink. But for real, the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands and this Eight of Wands coming in is just forward momentum, moving forward, making things happen. But the biggest thing here, Cancer, is you're making it happen. Okay, you're making the good come. You're making the good changes, the necessary changes to have what you want. Just wondering how long this person's going to hang around, because it doesn't feel like they really want to go anywhere. It's almost like that story of they don't necessarily want you, or they can't have you, or they're with somebody else, so they really shouldn't want you, but they don't want anybody else to want you either. The next card you have is Temperance. So Temperance is Sagittarius card. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. Yes, I heard that myself when I said it. You know who you are. I know you're going to say something about this. I know you are, Mrs. A. So I heard it in my head when I saw that card pop. Anyway, somebody I know who deals with somebody I know. So, or I don't really know. But anyways, the Temperance is Sagittarius card. This is patience, balance, moderation. So your biggest thing here, or your hopes and fears, the hope for the month of April is that with patience and with moderation comes, you know, everything you could ask for. Comes the relationship of a lifetime. You know, this brings on patient, and that's the thing about Cancers too, is patience is a virtue, and sometimes we have a hard time being patient. So you're going to be moving forward and yes, I'm feeling great, and yes, I'm feeling great, but you're going to know when to slow it down and really take time to evaluate who and what energies you want in your life. The final card you have is your outcome card. The outcome card is the Two of Pentacles. This is priorities, change, balance. So there's going to be somebody here that comes in that your main goal is going to be keeping your balance and your priority straight while trying not to drool all over them. Okay, Cancer, if this doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. But right now, I am feeling somebody who is like a cat in heat. My sister used to call me a cat in heat all the time because I would be looking at that person. Woo! My sister would be like, okay, all right, cat in heat, like settle it down. So anyways, for a lot of you, you're just ready. I mean, even bursting with like passion. Like, I just want somebody's hands on me. Like, let's go. So I think that's really healthy actually for you, because a lot of you have taken strides of ups and downs and just been through some seriously, you know, some mud and come out smelling like molasses. Now, you have the Hierophant card, which is Taurus card. So you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Taurus placements in your chart. But the Hierophant is about learning. The Hierophant is about finding your spirituality and also self-improvement, self-empowerment. So along this journey, as I spoke about with the Pure Nature card here, this is talking about who are you in a relationship? You know, it's as I said in the very beginning of the read, somebody very close to me said when he met his wife, or before he met his wife, because people were asking him, how did you find her? He'd been on this like journey for years, and he said, I finally fucking figured it out. I went, would I date me? And then he realized, I wouldn't date me. Or not that he wouldn't date himself necessarily, but that he had some things to change. And that's where the Hierophant comes in the learning about yourself and what it is you're looking for. Because a lot of times we think, well, I want this type of relationship because that's what we think we want, or that's what we think other people want for us. But, you know, you could be somebody who just wants a fling every now and then. Why is that so wrong? It's a judgment-free zone on this channel. So whatever it is you want, that's what you should be focusing on. Not what you think you should do, not what anybody else wants you to do, but what you want to do. Because then you have the Magician card here, and the Magician card talks about you have all the tools to get what you want, Cancer. You really do. People do not understand. But Cancer is also being the cardinal water sign and having such a third eye intuition. If you really practice it, you have the tools to get what you want. It's about putting that into motion and actually getting what you want, and actually putting that in the universe and saying, this is what I'm truly looking for. This is what, and meditating and thinking about it. And even if you don't get down and meditate and, you know, sing Kumbaya, at least thinking about the good and the positive, and avoiding that space that we all tend to go to where we think about, oh, this is what I want and this is what I would love, and then moving to that I'll never have, but that's just unreal. But like, stop right there. Go with this is what I would love, this is what I want, and there you go. Then you have the Queen of Cups here and the Hermit. Now the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very loving and a good energy, but this is work for it. Now, not you, but this is somebody else. So Cancer, this is saying you'll get out there, you'll meet people, you'll get out and enjoy yourself, and you'll give people a chance. You won't be this, you know, cut off, like, you know, hiding behind, you know, brick wall. You'll be like open and very spirited and feeling, you know, free and whatnot. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who also understands their worth. And that's the biggest thing here, Cancer, because we're not going round and round and round. This is you changing the dynamic of the entire situation and saying, I'm not doing this again. I'm going to find somebody who treats me the way I deserve to be treated. Point blank. It's not, oh, they treat me pretty good. It's not, well, I mean, you know, I only have to compromise a few things that I want. Well, they never want to get married or have kids, and that's something I really want, but maybe I can change. Nope. No. This is the Queen of Cups this is waiting for somebody who really shows up, And then you have the Hermit card closing out, which is Virgo's card. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or have Virgo placements in your chart. But the Hermit card is about going into your man or woman cave and spiritually developing, you know, that sense of this Magician, of what you want, of the Hierophant, of self-empowerment, self-improvement. But with that, also touching a spiritual level, or finding your own spirituality. You don't have to believe in the universe. You don't have to believe in gods or goddesses. You don't have to believe in God. You can believe in God. You can do whatever the hell you want. But this is finding like your soul, your self-centering, and trusting it, and also understanding it and appreciating your value and what you're worth, and knowing that it's coming, okay? Just trust it. Oh, exchanging gifts. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You're all going to get gifts. Now, exchanging gifts is a beautiful card, because I'm thinking, you know, some of you are going to get flowers or chocolates or candies. And in reality, a lot of you are probably going to, because you're going to meet somebody who values your self-worth as much as you do. And you're going to meet somebody who takes on those romantic gestures. And that's like my belief wholeheartedly, Cancer, here, in knowing that this is giving and receiving. And this is what I talked about. This is the trade-off. This is giving what you want to get in return. This is, you know, the Temperance card of, you know, patience and moderation. Patience pays off, but also understanding that, like, the Queen of Cups is somebody who gives, but in return, there's a reciprocation. And that's what exchanging gifts talks about, the trade-offs and determining value. So there's a big sign here, Cancer, that learning and understanding and holding on to your value is super, super important. All right. I can't wait to see what's going on. Just kind of avoid this over here. We'll see. I don't know why this person, it's like, they're a little stalkery. I might title this like, you know, a little stalkery. So we'll see. Again, not scary stalkery. This is entertainment purposes. So don't go out and be all crazy about it. But like literally just somebody who's like wallowing and you're on their mind and you're going to be on their mind for a minute. So do what you need to do to deal with it. For some of you, they may not even contact you. It may just be, you can like feel it like burning in the back of your head that they're thinking about you. All right. I'll see you.